In today's video, we're going to show you how to set up folding at home on a Ubuntu machine, and we're going to start with the operating system installation. So first go to ubuntu.com and you want to go to desktop. Once you click on desktop, you're going to want to hit download Ubuntu. You can go ahead and do the 16.04.3. Under this, you can go ahead and donate to Ubuntu if you'd like to, or you can say not now and take me to the download. So then the download should automatically start, and you can go ahead and save this ISO file. Once you save the ISO file, go ahead and burn it to a disk. Once you have completed burning it to a disk, please install in a cd-rom drive on the computer you're looking to install Ubuntu on, and restart. Upon restarting your machine, go ahead and press the key that's going to get you into the BIOS setting. In my example, it's delete. If you use UEFI, you can simply put it as the first on boot priority. But in my example, I'm going to show legacy because I think that's easier to set up. So in the advanced menu, go ahead and go to the boot screen. And under the boot, you want to look for a UEFI legacy boot option. I'm going to go ahead and select that, and I'm going to disable UEFI. Once you have completed that, you're going to want to save your changes. So if you go up to exit and save changes and reset, you should be good to go. Now, everything might be in different places depending on what kind of motherboard you have in your BIOS, so just look for those terms. And when it's restarting, I like to hit F8 to get into the boot menu, and I like to select the DVD drive that has the Ubuntu 16.04 installation disk on it. Once you select that, you're going to see this ISO Linux screen, and it's very important on the purple screen you hit enter right now. Then go to English, and you hit F6, and you want to set this to no mode set. The reason being is NVIDIA cards require this. So once you hit no mode set, you can press escape, and I like to hit F6 again just to make sure it was on there. Hit escape again, and scroll down to install Ubuntu, and hit enter. So it'll hang on this screen for a second while it's starting the installation. The next screen you'll see is a black screen with a flashing underscore, and after that you'll see Ubuntu 16.04 with 4 little circles as a loading bar. Each of these screens will take longer than it actually is in this video, so I'm going to fast forward through this process. After that loads for a while, you may see some prompts such as the one you see on my screen. If you see those can be completely normal, and just ignore them and let it continue to load. Eventually this text will turn white. So after the text has turned white, you will get sent to a black screen. This means your operation is going completely normal so far. If you got hung up on the red text or the white text for a long duration of time, please consider restarting your machine again. The black screen will have a little bit of loading time as well, but you should slowly see things start popping up such as the mouse pointer and the top toolbar. Once those things start to load, the operating system is about to begin. Once the purple screen comes up, the installation guide is going to slowly follow it. Go ahead and select English or your preferred language, and then hit continue. On the next screen, select both these options of downloading updates and installing third-party software. On this screen, I highly suggest using the erase disk and install Ubuntu if this is a dedicated folding machine. If you need to do other options, please do your own research before continuing, such as doing dual boot or installing it along side by side. If you get this prompt, go ahead and hit continue, and this is going to wipe the hard drive that you're currently using. So please make sure there's no sensitive information and you've backed up your hard drive before continuing. Then it's going to ask you some general prompts while it's installing. Go ahead and select the location that you're in, keyboard layout. Then it comes to the screen of your computer information. Set the name and the computer name that you desire. So I use Folding39, and I'm going to use my computer name as the same thing, and my username I will also keep as 39. I use my universal password, and then I select login automatically. It's not necessarily required, but I highly recommend it, because if you need to restart your machines for anything, having it log in automatically will automatically load the FAH client. Now we have to wait for the operating system to fully install. It'll go through copying files and installing files. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward into the end when it asks for a system restart, but this could take anywhere up to an hour depending on the speed of your computer. So after the installation is complete, hit restart now, and it's going to go to a black screen filled with a bunch of text. Now, if you get stuck on this screen, go ahead and manually reboot the machine, and in my experience, it hasn't harmed any of the installation. So once you restart your computer, you're going to see this desktop. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and part 2 is going to go over how to install the actual FAH software.